So if you watched my last Q&A, then you might know that someone asked me in the questions that what timer do you use in most of the solving, and I replied that I use CS timer or cubing time mostly, or a speed stacks timer. But there is a small update now. Instead of cubing time, I use ChaoTimer, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video, that why ChaoTimer is amazing. So I will give you a small guide of the ChaoTimer. So let's go into the app, and as you can see that it shows in this little red marker down here, and it shows that 0 solves done. Now if I just do randomly one solve, then it shows 1 over there. And if you go to statistics after an average of 5, then it will show you that what time you got, what is your best time, what is your worst time, and your average and mean, and the number of solves done. So this is a very helpful feature, but the reason why I use ChaoTimer now is because it has a very nice gestures. For example, if you go to the help section over here, then as you can see it has a small gestures like start timer, one finger on long press, and new scramble swipe right, and delete last solve swipe left. So I will just show you a quick walkthrough of what these are. So suppose if you want to delete one solve, which is this one, suppose, then you just swipe left and it asks you to delete, and I will just say no because I will show you how it's done. So for example, if you just do double tap just with one finger, then it will show you what are the penalties +2 and DNF, and you can add it. And there is also one known as no penalty, so if you want then you can add that as well, although it is not needed. And then if you double tap with 2 fingers, as you can see it resets the session, but I will not say yes quite right now. And if you swipe up with 2 fingers, remember with 2 fingers, one finger will not work. So if you swipe up with 2 fingers, then you can select the event for 2x2, 3x3, and if you select 3x3, then it is like you can cross solve, last layer, PLL, and corners only, edges only, and ZBLL, COLL, and these all are very helpful tips, and these are just very helpful in general. And if you want to like add a solve like by typing like you do in CS timer, then you can just swipe down with 1 finger and you can add a solve. So this one is very easy app, and I will leave a link in the description to App Store for this app, and this is just amazing and I really like this app, so I just use this instead of cubing time now. And if you are wondering what is in the more tab, then it is just pretty much not useful stuff. Don't get me wrong, it is very nice, but it is not useful for timing. So as you can see, you can change the theme over here like white, red, and you can just notice that bar up there, pink, black, yellow, green, red, and it is just good. But I will change it to blue because blue is my favorite color. And yes, and you can rate the app if you want, but I just don't do it. I mean, who does it? But yeah. So I will step into real life mode now, and I will show you a solve of 3x3 using the ChaoTimer. So let's begin. Now look, before you comment after seeing this video, I said one solve, but I was so tempted to do an average of 5, so I just did an average of 5. So you are seeing an average of 5 over here, and this is a voiceover. And yes, I sped up the scrambling time because I don't want to waste your time. So yeah. So this average was a pretty decent average for me actually, and as you guys know that I recently became sub 15, so please comment down below if my solves are looking solid or not. And yes, it is so good to be finally sub 15. I have been chasing that for a longest time, and my next goal is to become sub 10, so wish me luck. And yes, so this average I believe was a low 14 average, 14.3 something. I forgot the decimals, so it was a 14.3 guaranteed. And yes, I just love this average and I was very happy with it. So yeah, I got a pretty bad solve. Now of course it is not bad, it is just not good by my standards. Now it was a 16 point something, I don't know. So yes, it is not bad, but it is not good or anything. So yes. So the solve that you are seeing right now on the screen is a 13.43, and I was happy with it, and I believe this was the best solve in my average. It was pretty decent solve for me actually, and I was happy with it. And yeah, just enjoy the rest of the solves and download the ChaoTimer as it is very amazing. So the average of 5 is, as you can see, it is 14.389, which is actually a really decent average for me. So it is a low 14 average. I was happy with it. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys all next time.